हेलो हेलो हेलो। माइक टेस्टिंग 1 2 3। माइक टेस्टिंग 1 2 3 भाई। मैन आवाज आ रही है क्या सबको? पवन भाई वेलकम वेलकम। क्या हाल चाल? वेलकम। ली भाई वेलकम ब्रो। तन्मय कैसा है यार? रजिस्टर रोहित वेलकम। कैसा है? साई स्वरूप वेलकम। स्टार्टेड इज जर्नी बाय ट्रेमेंडस विक्ट्री। ट्रेमेंडस विक्ट्री, हाँ ट्रेमेंडस विक्ट्री बोल सकते हैं यार। ट्रेमेंडस विक्ट्री बोल सकते हैं। यस यस। सो नॉट अ वेरी, मतलब हाउ वुड आई पुट इट, मतलब इतना मस्त जबरदस्त वाला परफॉर्मेंस नहीं था, बट आई टेक इट। बट आई टेक इट। बट आई टेक इट। ऋषभ भाई वेलकम यार। वेलकम वेलकम। एसके भाई क्या हाल चाल? बच गए आर्सेनल। यस यस। आई थिंक ऑब्वियसली मतलब यूनाइटेड वाज द बेटर साइड ओवरऑल। ठीक है। एंड इस बार स्टेडियम आपका भरने वाला है ना एसके भाई? एंड टॉप 10 आप डेफिनेटली फिनिश करोगे if the way Cunha and Mbeumo खेल रहे थे, मतलब obviously this is what they have been purchased for, isn't it? but but yeah man, मतलब I mean बहुत सा बहुत सारा emphasis दिया जाता है on playing well, isn't it? I mean but the true sign is basically to is the ability to win games whilst you're playing badly, isn't it? And there were many last season ऐसे बहुत सारे games थे हमारे लिए where we dominated possession but we dropped points eventually. तो yeah, so I'll take it, definitely I'll take it. SD plays welcome, क्या हाल चाल? 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yes yes, we'll start the ratings. एक new format है, new format of ratings. ठीक है, तो just trying out something new. Welcome Utkrist, welcome bro. Why were Saka and Odegaard not playing today? Odegaard was actually good till the first 35 odd minutes के लिए वो अच्छा खेला. Second half में obviously the entire team had a stinker. The front line had a stinker. Calafiori भी ठीक ठाक apart from the goal. We were all over the place यार. बहुत sloppy थे हम लोग. ठीक है. And Raya and Odegaard and Calafiori were our best performers मेरे हिसाब से. Saka, I mean पता नहीं वो क्या कर रहा था. But then again, at the end of the day, it's first game. तो अवे गेम ऊपर से ठीक है, थोड़ा जिटर्स तो रहता ही है. आई थिंक दिस इज आवर व्हाट सेवेंथ या सिक्स्थ या सेवेंथ कॉन्जिक्यूटिव प्रीमियर लीग ओपनर अवे अवे गेम है, अवे ओपनर बेसिकली. एंड और इज इट सिक्स्थ सेवेंथ आई थिंक. या ओके, सो या डॉग शिट गेम ले भाई बोल रहा है. Anuj, welcome, bro. Not a good performance attacking base, but a win is a win. Exactly, exactly, Anuj. Exactly, a win is a win, and it's a big win, यार. Away win at Old Trafford. हल्का है क्या? हलवा है क्या? मतलब I don't get it. Not a deserving. Deserving. अच्छा, for all the attempts that United made, ठीक है? United ने कितना? मतलब they had like what? मैंने stat पढ़ा है कि United recorded 20 shots, ठीक है, against Arsenal आज का गेम में. एंड दिस वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम यूनाइटेड रिकॉर्डेड 20 प्लस शॉट्स इन अ प्रीमियर लीग गेम अगेंस्ट आर्सेनल फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सिंस द 8-2 विन जो अगस्त में हुआ था 2011 में. सो इमेजिन. ठीक है, स्टेडियम तो हमेशा फुल रहता है, वो तो रहेगा यार. ठीक है, हम जीत कैसे गए अभी? वेलकम यार. फेज 1 अमोरिम कुक. फेज 1 अमोरिम. अमोरिम का फेज 2 3 हो चल रहा है भाई, कुछ फेज 1 नहीं है. ठीक है, अमोरिम का भाई हो गया. दिस वाज रूबन अमोरिम्स 15th डिफीट बाय द वे. ठीक है, दिस वाज रूबन अमोरिम्स 15th डिफीट इन हिज 28th प्रीमियर लीग गेम बाय द वे. ठीक है, एज मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड मैनेजर. तो आप लोग परसेंटेज निकाल लो. ठीक है, फेज 1 अमोरिम नहीं है. ठीक है, दिस इज द फास्टेस्ट अ मैनेजर हैज रीच्ड 15 डिफीट्स इन द कंपटीशन बाय द वे without taking charge of a newly promoted team in that period since Paul Hart with Portsmouth in 2009. Crazy. ठीक है, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. ठीक है, goals wins you matches but defense wins you titles. Yes sir. A very hard watch as a neutral, although yes, agreed. Match सेकंड हाफ काफी मेरे लिए भी इट वाज टफ टू वॉच इवेंचुअली. आई थॉट यू स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग बाय एनीवेज, नाइस टू सी यू अगेन. नहीं यार, आई डिड नॉट. मैं हम लोग वीकेंड को किए थे, आई थिंक फ्राइडे को किए थे, आप नहीं आए थे. आज वॉच अलोंग जानबूझ के नहीं करा क्योंकि a lot many people were streaming, so I thought कि let's give them space and I wanted to do a post match reaction. I wanted to enjoy the match as well, personally speaking. And reaction अभी हम लोग start करेंगे. Welcome, बने रहो संचित. Rupesh, welcome यार. Football Flex, welcome bro. Krish, welcome. 3 points is what it matters. Yes, yes sir. ईशान वेलकम भाई. जो टीम जीतती है वो डिजर्व करती है. एग्जैक्टली कोई याद नहीं रखने वाला है एट द एंड ऑफ द वीक या नेक्स्ट गेम वीक, उसके नेक्स्ट गेम वीक में कोई याद नहीं रखने वाला कि अरे वो यूनाइटेड डिजर्व कर रही थी. नहीं, इट्स ऑल बॉल्टर डैश. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. फर्स्ट गेम जिटर्स भाई. ठीक है, टू सून एंड अ बिग गेम, तो कुछ कुछ किसी को प्रॉपर्ली हम लोग जज भी नहीं कर सकते. आशु भाई वेलकम यार. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस ब्रो. थैंक यू. आई टेक इट. मैं मंडे एटलीस्ट, मेरा मंडे सॉर्टेड है. मैं आज एटलीस्ट आई स्लीप शांति से रात को, है ना. अक्षत ब्रो वेलकम. हेलो विवेक भाई. परफॉर्मेंस वाज abysmal today in front of the goal, but accepting the way you played today because we were away at OT, that to first game. Exactly. आपका फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट का जो मेरा एक्सप्लेनेशन होता, यू हैव बेसिकली सेड इट योरसेल्फ अक्षत ब्रो. सो मैं एक्स्ट्रा और क्या ही बोलूं. परितोष भाई वेलकम यार. अटेंडर नीड्स टू लर्न हाउ टू इन्वॉल्व ग्योकरेस मोर इन द मैच. यस, धीरे धीरे बनेगा कोहेजन, केमिस्ट्री वगैरह सब बनेगा विद मोर गेम टाइम. ग्योकरेस आप देख रहे थे, ही वाज विनिंग ऑल द बैटल्स अगेंस्ट डिलिट, if you remember correctly. And but his उसके बाद वाला, after winning the ball, and then he was very wayward with his passes and balls and crosses भी एक दो long मार रहा था. Martinelli again, बात करेंगे ठीक है. So I'll just explain the style of rating. ईशान बोल रहा है Ode was better. Yes, Ode in his first 30 minutes was brilliant. मेरे को बहुत सही लगा Odegaard. ठीक है. Sarang Parade बोल रहे हैं Havertz also took 6 minutes to adapt. right. Okay. तो आई डोंट नो आर्सेनल फैंस कितने हैं चैट में. ठीक है, बट जितने भी हैं, आप लोग भी एंड बाकी न्यूट्रल फैंस भी. ओके, लेट मी नो. ओके, आई जस्ट शेयर माय स्क्रीन. ठीक है. मैं डेविड राया का एक स्क्रीन शेयर करने वाला हूँ. ठीक है, उस पे आपको वोट करना है. ठीक है. बेसिकली हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ऑल 11 प्लेयर्स हम लोग उनको रेट करेंगे ऑन अ स्केल ऑफ 1 to 10. ठीक है. एंड जो भी नंबर आप रेट करोगे, सो दैट वोट विल बी काउंटेड टुवर्ड्स दैट पर्टिकुलर प्लेयर्स रेटिंग चार्ट. ठीक है. एंड जो हाईएस्ट उसका होगा, या फिर हाईएस्ट या फिर एवरेज, उसके हिसाब से, नॉट हाईएस्ट मतलब, हाँ मतलब मोस्ट, नॉट एवरेज, हाईएस्ट बेसिकली. सो जो हाईएस्ट रेटेड रेटिंग होएगा, दैट रेटिंग विल बी असाइन्ड टू डेविड राया. एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द स्ट्रीम आई विल पुट आउट ट्वीट्स एंड पोस्टर्स की हम लोग के यहाँ से from Desi Arsenal fans. Basically, this was what we rated David Raya. All right, so that's what it's going to be. Okay, मैं start करने वाला हूँ and I'm going to present the screen. Okay, ये रहा screen. All right, you guys can see the screen, right? You have 2 minutes to vote. All right, you have 2 minutes to vote. ठीक है. रेटिंग स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 5 ऑनवर्ड्स में रखा हूं. अगर नहीं खेला होता तो आप नॉट अवेलेबल बोल सकते थे, बट आई हैव गिवन इट 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ठीक है. आप वोट करिए. संभव वेलकम. संभव ने वोट करा 8 फॉर डेविड राया. ओके. मिलिंद ने वोट करा अगेन 8. ओके, इंटरेस्टिंग. संचित का वोट आया है 8. अभी ने डाला है 10. परितोष ने डाला 8. अनुज ने डाला 8. साई ने डाला 8. आशुतोष 8. प्रथमेश डाल रहे हैं 8. अक्षत 7. डेविड राया 7. डेविड राया मेरे हिसाब से वाज द बेस्ट आर्सेनल प्लेयर ऑन द पिच टुडे. अक्षत. रॉकेटमैन डाल रहे हैं 7. अक्षत भी 7. Pablo डाल रहा है 6. This is for David Raya, guys. This is for David Raya. और होना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. I think 9 होना चाहिए. Did he do anything wrong though, David Raya? Did he do anything wrong? Raya goal kicks were horrible, बोल रहे हैं अन्वेश. Okay, fair. Not really. Not really though. Not really. Ben White अच्छा खेला. नहीं यार, is all over the place. मेरे हिसाब से. Defense, we were very sloppy by the way. Tracy बोल रहा है 8. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So 8 को अभी तक सबसे ज्यादा वोट्स मिले हैं. Out of 10 basically. I was more leaning towards 9 to be honest. Distribution और बेहतर हो सकता था राया का, is what Paritosh is saying. Okay, fair. रोगन बोल रहा है कैंट से कैलाफियोरी, सलीबा एंड राया के अलावा और कोई अच्छा खेला. Instead of Saliba, I would say Odegaard. I think Saliba and Big Gabby, they were getting troubled a lot. And Joe players uh, can give a lot of headache to a pairing like Saliba and Big Gabby. Na? I think Mbuemo and Cunha are going to do wonders for United this season. But let's see. Nothing much to do. अरे नहीं, क्या nothing much to do? He latched on to crosses. Corners में अच्छा वो he was punching the kicks away. And एक Mbuemo का था, एक वो सेव किया, एक हेडर था. And couple of inside shots, एक कुनिया का था वो सेव करा. And he had to be on in proper alert. Yeah, this entire game, it was all about a goalkeeper error. वो उसी से ही गोल आया. And thankfully that keeper was not on our side basically, right? 8. So the voting has closed by the way, and what we have done is we have voted David Raya as 8 out of 10. Okay, fair. ठीक है, इसको मैं हटा देता हूं. And now we'll vote for Saliba. ठीक है, सलीबा को वोट करते हैं. ठीक है, सलीबा का रेटिंग करते हैं. And let's see. ठीक है, I'll start this. किधर गया? ठीक है, मैं सलीबा का स्क्रीन अभी शेयर कर रहा हूं. ठीक है, आप लोग सिमिलर फैशन में आप लोग को बोलना है. ठीक है, दिस फॉर विलियम सलीबा. ओके, 5 से स्टार्टिंग है. एनीथिंग लेस देन 5 or 5 basically the lad has performed poorly. ठीक है. Raya save 10 on 10. Raya distribution 6 on 10. Okay, fair. SD plays for William Saliba. Aya has 7. Milind ka Aya has 6. Okay. Anuj का आया 8. नुमेर बोल रहे हैं 8. अभी का आया 7. संचित का आया 6. अक्षत का आया 7. ये पिक काहे नहीं कर रहा है? ओके, it should pick, right? पिक नहीं कर रहा है. फक, मेरा प्लगइन गया है खराब. होली डैम, my plugin is gone. It's gone rogue. My plugin has gone rogue भाई. Holy damn. ओके, सबको इस सालिबा को इतना रेटिंग दे रहे हैं. फुटबॉल वंडर एक्स वरुण, वेलकम. इज इट वरुण और मो? 8. ओके, पैब्लो 9. ट्रेसी 7. अर्नव 7. परितोष 7.5. मो 9. नवनीत 6. ओके ओके, आई थिंक इट इज मोर लीनिंग टुवर्ड्स 8. मेरा प्लगइन खराब हो गया बॉयज. Oh man, plugin is gone. प्लगइन काम नहीं कर रहा है. Okay, you guys have defended well, बोल रहा है मो. Okay, fair. ठीक है, एज अ न्यूट्रल आर्सेनल से ने कुछ क्रिएट नहीं किया लेकिन सॉलिड डिफेंड किया. नवनीत, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. आई कंप्लीटली अग्री विद दिस. I completely agree with this. मेरा plugin तो खराब ही हो गया यार. Shit man. Okay, I'll have to improvise then. Okay, fair. Um, solid defend क्या? I think first game है and transfer window is still open. I was expecting a lot more from Saka. उसने भी ज्यादा कुछ किया नहीं. Madueke ने भी कुछ करा नहीं. Martinelli ने भी कुछ करा नहीं. All right, and there was one moment Martinelli वो counter पे hit करने वाला था at the 22nd वाला mark if I'm not wrong, and he stank it completely. ठीक है, उसने completely बर्बाद कर दिया वो वाला chance. एक था वो, एंड देयर वाज अ क्रॉस इन फ्रॉम साका और वाज इट बेन वाइट, आई डोंट नो, वो अटेम्प्ट कर रहा था एक्सेसर एंड ही फेल्ड मिजरेबली, है ना, वो एक था मोमेंट. सो दिस टू मोमेंट्स वर बेसिकली, बट या आई गेट व्हाट यू आर सेइंग. इतने चांसेस हम लोग ने क्रिएट नहीं करा, बट देन अगेन ये गेम ही वैसा था ब्रो. आई मीन it was like attack versus defense, and एक away side का coming away from Old Trafford जैसी stadium से with a win with all 3 points, first game of the season. I think that's what counts really, isn't it, Navneet? Shubham बोल रहे हैं Cunha is too good, wish we went for him. All the signings that Spurs and United have gone for this window ना, मेरे को सब अच्छे लगते हैं. I liked Mbeumo. वो मेरे को चाहिए था, but he went to United. मेरे को Cunha पसंद था, he went to United. मेरे को Kudus पसंद था, he's gone to Spurs. मेरे को Eze चाहिए था, he's possibly also about to end up at Spurs. The new number 10, yeah, he looks the part, yeah, he looks the part. I think United is going to do well this season, yeah, and I think top half में वो लोग finish आराम से कर सकेंगे. Just they need to sort out that goalkeeper wala situation, I think, and I think they'll do fine basically. एक goalkeeper चाहिए United को skew the midfield. Exactly, that's what even Mo is saying, right? What do you think after today's performance? Where do we need new signings? Okay, from an Arsenal, अगर POV अगर पूछ रहे हैं Paritosh, so the answer is we need a creative outlet as well. We are crying out basically for a player like Eze, or perhaps somebody like और left winger कौन है यार प्रीमियर लीग से, और कौन है who can basically join us and then hit the ground running? It is Eze, और कोई है क्या? You need that guy. वो मतलब he can play as a left-sided attacking midfielder. He can also play from the flanks as well. Although he's not an out and out wide attacker, but maybe Ethan Nwaneri को हम लोग ला सकते थे. Maybe Trossard आ सकता था, but Trossard is again carrying a knock. तो यार, तो let's see. अनुज बोल रहा है Zubimendi played good most line. I don't. Okay, line breaking passes, yes, but Anuj, I expected more from Zubimendi, to be honest. I expected more from him. Okay? I really expected more from him. And but Zubimendi को कितना दोगे rating आप? On a scale of 1 to 10 basically, I would give 6, 7. First half में he was all over the place. He was dropping deep. Center backs के बीच में he was dropping and was playing as a practically as a center back and back three बन गया था. And then there was a lot of space between him and Odegaard and Rice. वो वहाँ पे भी gaps बन रहा था. But ठीक है, again this is again his first game as well, first competitive game for Arsenal. He'll only get better and better, but played good. बोलना, did we really have control on the midfield though? No, the answer is no, isn't it, Anuj? तो and that's his job essentially, isn't it? Primarily, मतलब अगर आप midfield का हिस्सा हो and अगर आप ball रख नहीं पा रहे हैं, how much possession of the ball did we have? I think it's less than 45%, isn't it? 60-40 होएगा eventually, isn't it? Saliba should have been a 6. Clean sheet makes it 7. Right? Absolutely agreed. ये मैंने पढ़ लिया. Today's tactics was to play on counter. किसके POV से बोल रहे हैं आप? From a United POV, is it? Raghaman बोल रहे हैं, imagine United having more ball and better game than a professional based Arsenal. Malik Fofana, yes. लिंक्स आ रहे हैं, इसके लिंक्स आ रहे हैं, उनका वेलकम, यूनाइटेड विल बी पेन इन द एस दिस सीजन फॉर लॉट ऑफ। एग्जैक्टली, मेरा भी यही, मैं भी यही सोच रहा था उनका, मैं भी यही सोच रहा था कि दे विल बी इजीली डिस्पैचिंग टीम्स लाइक West Ham, Palace, maybe not Palace perhaps, but Forest, Brentford. So they'll definitely be in the top half. अगर ऐसे खेले तो, that's what I'm thinking. We need a left winger desperately. Yes, yes. I'm done with Martinelli यार. मेरा मन भर गया यार Martinelli से. Trust me. I need him on the bench. I don't want to see him starting. Martinelli को मैं देखना ही नहीं चाहता हूँ स्टार्टिंग ऑन द लेफ्ट फ्लैंक फॉर अस। मतलब ट्रोसार्ड को स्टार्ट करो या फिर ईथन को खिलाओ, नॉनी मैडो को खिलाओ, मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, बट मार्टिनेली नीड्स टू बी ड्रॉप टू द बेंच एज ए वोंट बी लेफ्ट विंगर। ये मतलब उसका प्रोफाइल इज नॉट एन आउट एंड आउट लेफ्ट विंगर, बट द वे हाउ पैलेस प्लेड लास्ट सीजन है, तो मैं उस हिसाब से बोल रहा हूँ। ऑफ कोर्स ही इज मोर ऑफ अ अटैकिंग मिडफील्डर रादर देन अ विंगर, ये सबको पता है, बट यू गेट इट राइट। दीप वेलकम भाई, क्या हाल चाल? नवनीत बोल रहे हैं एग्री सम स्टेडियम्स आर डिफिकल्ट टू प्ले। एग्जैक्टली है ना, इट कैन बी अ बिट overwhelming at times. Your first game of the season, Zubimendi and Gyökeres का debut, Madueke का debut, and Ben White का जब start कर रहा था, मैं थोड़ा बीच में I was like not बीच में I was like यार टिम्बर को start करना चाहिए था, but then Ben White had a good pre-season, वो खेला है, तो that is they are just trying to get him back into the mix basically, but yeah। हाँ यार, स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो, मैं दोबारा ट्राई करता हूँ, तो लेट्स सी कि इज इट वर्किंग और नॉट, लेट मी सी। ठीक है, ग्योकरस का करके देखते हैं, ठीक है, लेट्स सी इफ इट वर्क्स और नॉट, लेट्स सी इफ इट वर्क्स और नॉट। आई थिंक आई फिगर्ड आउट व्हाट वाज द इशू। हैंग ऑन, ठीक है, हैंग ऑन वॉइस, ठीक है, इसको मैं यहाँ पे लोड किया। Okay, now I'll share the screen. Okay, where is StreamYard? StreamYard किधर गया भाई? What? Starting in approximately. नहीं, the plugin is broken, guys. The plugin is broken. The plugin is broken. कुछ कर नहीं सकते. Okay, I'll try to fix it. Maybe कल या परसों. But ठीक है. Jas, welcome भाई, क्या हाल चाल? Sorry late, no problem, no problem. The plugin is broken, so I'm just chatting with the bros on the stream just to get and understand what is their reaction. What Madueke was doing when Saka crossed the ball at the end stage. Exactly. वो होता तो that would have been मतलब काफी undeserved होता, but ठीक है यार, I get it. Akshat बोल रहे हैं Zubi played good after the 60th minute mark. Before that, he was somewhat struggling with the physicality. Yes, somewhat agreed. Yes, आप बोल रहे हो 60th. I was like कि हाँ मतलब last 5-10 मिनट भी वो मतलब he was nowhere to be seen by the way, Zubimendi. He was nowhere to be seen. First game है भाई, champions grind out results like this. Exactly, Ishan. Exactly. Completely agree with this take. Bro, rating like sofa score ना 6 run बिल्कुल average before this below and over 7 over 8 9 brilliant game. Yeah, I can do that. वो मैं बना दूंगा, नहीं तो ये प्लगइन काम कर जाता है यार। आई थिंक ये राया के बाद कुछ तो मेरा करप्ट हो गया। आई थिंक द मॉडल दैट आई हैव ट्रेन्ड, आई थिंक वो स्क्रिप्ट मेरे को दोबारा लिखना पड़ेगा। एनीवे, ओके, नो वरीज, विल जस्ट चैट अबाउट द गेम फॉर अ फ्यू मिनट्स एंड देन विल रैप अप, नो इश्यूज। एज ए लेआउट लेकिन डिफेंसिवली लेफ्ट साइड वल्नरेबल हो जाएगी, एंड एज ए इनसाइड आता है नीड ओवरलैपिंग फुल बैक्स टू। यस, आई एग्री। आई थिंक दैट जॉब समवट आपका माइल्स लुइस स्केली भी कर सकता है, नवनीत, होपफुली, एंड even though and that can also be done by Calafiori ऑल्दो इतना नहीं करते हैं वो लोग, दे आर मोर इनटू अंडरलैपिंग एंड एवरीथिंग, डिफरेंट प्रोफाइल्स ऑफ कोर्स, बट इट्स अ गुड पॉइंट यार नवनीत. Saurav, a win is a win. Welcome, welcome, bhai. Yes, absolutely, yes. As I played at left wing today against Chelsea for most game. Today? Shubham, first of all, welcome. मतलब for Chelsea खेला है बहुत बारी. Yes, I agree. Yes, yes, yes. Sell Martinelli at this point is the same thing every season now. Yes. Anvesh बोल रहे हैं that was Premier League winning start for Arsenal will start slowly but will peak at the right time. आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर ब्रो. Touch wood. रॉय कीन इज परफेक्टिंग है. क्या बोल रहा है वो. अभी वेलकम. थोड़ा बिंगो बिंगो भेजो, दिमाग खराब हो गया, बट 3 पॉइंट्स are 3 points coming on us. Yes, 3 points is all what matters. Metal, welcome, bhai. Congrats, bro. We lost because we didn't score, and we have two worst goalkeepers in the history of football. You were the better team, yeah. You were Metal. You were the better team, obviously, and इतना अच्छा गेम नहीं था ऑब्वियसली फॉर ऑल पार्टीज, चाहे वो यूनाइटेड हो, चाहे वो आर्सेनल हो, चाहे वो न्यूट्रल हो, बट वी जस्ट हैप्पी वी कि हम लोगों ने कैसे तैसे करके हम लोगों ने एक विन ग्राइंड आउट कर लिया. But the way that you guys put up a fight and the way you performed the entire 90 minutes, I think you guys will be in a good spot at the end of the season. So all's not gloomy, by the way. Jimmy bhai, welcome bhai. Take that win all day long. Look what happened to Chelsea. I had kept two players from Chelsea in my FPL team, Joao Pedro and Cole Palmer. मैं बिना साला एंड बिना हालैंड के साथ में गया था, एंड माय एंटायर एफपीएल टीम हैज टैंक्ड बेसिकली. बाकी सबका टीम फाड़े हैं, मेरा ही फंसा हुआ है बेसिकली. It's funny how United fans will criticize Ottawa for doing nothing other than not glazing this United. Bro, you lost, and for you, people only win, then trophies matter, right? Yes, completely agree. एक भाई need a review video tomorrow. Yes, I'll record it right now after this stream. मैं इसको इसके बाद में record कर दूंगा, क्योंकि ये rating काम नहीं किया, मेरा plugin खराब हो गया. So I'll definitely record and post a review video tomorrow. अंशुमन के स्ट्रीम पे तो उसको कुक करेंगे भाई हम लोग परसों, डेफिनेटली. ठीक है, डेफिनेटली. हाउ कैन यूनाइटेड स्पेंड दिस काइंड ऑफ अमाउंट ऑफ कैश आफ्टर फिनिशिंग 15? दैट्स बैफलिंग. ट्रू, ट्रू. इतना पैसा हमको लग रहा था कि वो शायद नहीं खर्चा कर पाएंगे ये विंडो, बट समहाउ दे हैव, इजंट इट. एंड सैंचो को बेचने वाले हैं अपेरेंटली, रैशफोर्ड लोन फी, एंड इधर थोड़ा इधर उधर से कहीं पे तो आने वाला है, द न्यू किड डील एंड एवरीथिंग. Anyway, okay, as a boat has been sailed, get a proper left winger like Rodrigo or Leao. Look at the table, United is still 15th. Chaz bol raha hai, solid 8 defenders, all 7, mid, all 6.5 apart from Rice, and attack, bang, average 6. Okay, एक काम करता हूँ. I'll just open up an audio space on Twitter. I'll share the link here. आप लोग आओ. I want to speak to you. ठीक है, एटलीस्ट 15-20 मिनट आपसे मैं बात कर लेता हूँ, and let me know your thoughts on the game. ठीक है, मैन ऑफ द मैच बताना. Who were your best performers from today's game, and who basically stank up the entire pitch? ये बताना. मेरा एकदम से सिंपल सा है. Who stank up the pitch from an Arsenal POV is Martinelli, Saka, and Gyökeres नहीं बोलूंगा, उसका debut game है. I'll go easy on him. When Rice also, when he got subbed out, मैं थोड़ा shock हो गया when I saw Merino coming on. I was like, अरे भाई इन पे भरोसा नहीं है. I wanted Rice to somehow manage the entire game and see out the entire game. And मैं वो last 5 मिनट मैं थोड़ा nervous तो definitely हुआ था. डिस्कॉर्ड पे वीसी कर लो ना. नहीं, I'll do it on Twitter, bro. डिस्कॉर्ड पे इस परफॉर्मेंस को भुलाने के लिए लगेंगे. Okay, okay, hang on. What I'll do is post. Hang on, create your space. डेलाइट, ये तो पूरा प्रॉपर रॉबरी हो गया ना वैसे वाला. This was a proper robbery, isn't it? Okay, I'll share the link. Okay, hang on. ठीक है, किधर गया? ठीक है, इसको मैं कॉपी करता हूँ यहाँ पे. आप आओ, चैट पे आओ. आई मीन ये स्पेस पे आओ, ठीक है। अरे राइस ऑल्सो ड्रॉप्ड स्टिंकर विथ मिस्ड पासेस, यस यस। ओके, मैं इस पे क्या करता हूँ ना, ओके हैंग ऑन। ओके, हेलो, माइक टेस्टिंग 1 2 3। कोई सुन पा रहा है क्या? हेलो, कैन यू गाइस हियर मी? निहित है, अनुज है, आदित्य है, एंड कुशल है। यू गाइस कैन हियर मी राइट? हेलो, रिक्वेस्टेड, अप्रूव। हेलो निहित, कुछ बोल।
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
यार अप्रूव कर दिया आप लोग को, बोलो कुछ।
Hello, hello, hello. आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ अभी बोलो कुछ।
Hello, hello, hello.
यस यस यस, माइक टेस्टिंग, चलो
हाँ
बढ़िया।
विवेक भाई।
यस आवाज आ रहा है, यस सबको आवाज आ रहा है। ओके
Yes, yes, yes.
ओके बढ़िया, ओके। हाँ, तो फर्स्ट अप इज निहित। हाँ बता, हाउ डिड यू फाइंड टुडेस गेम?
I don't have much words for it, but it wasn't really what I was expecting. Right? Like I was not expecting us to be this sloppy, and if I'm honest, I just did not expect we would be dominated by Manchester United. Even though we won, but it was not like a performance that gives you confidence when you have to play Liverpool and Manchester City. Wait, that one of them is at away, I think. I don't know which one. So that does not give you a lot of confidence because you're struggling against Manchester United. Like no disrespect to them, but they're still not our level. As in like the like they have good players, right? But they all came this season, right? But they look more gelled up than our players that have played together for like 2 seasons already.
Right.
That's the problem
Okay,
for me.
who was the best player from an Arsenal perspective today?
I would say, look, I would say I did not want Ben White to start, so I would say after like Jurgen Timber was very good when he came on, right? And other than that, I would say it was Martin Odegaard and at times Declan Rice.
Okay, fair. एक second. Okay, and what did you think of our मतलब debutants basically? जो थे
Gyökeres,
Gyökeres हो गया, Madueke हो गया.
I think he could. I think whatever he did on his own, like he had, like people would not agree with me, but he had whatever he did on his own. He had a decent game, right? He was dominating. जब भी उसको मौका मिला था, he was dominating the defenders. He was showing his strength. Sometimes he got into positions of creating chances, right? He did not get any shots. That's more of the team issue rather than his issue. We were not creating anything anyways. So yeah, I think Gyökeres was good, and I was like, I just genuinely did not want to see Martinelli. I was more of he just start Madueke and we'll see because when we were playing Bilbao, right, you did see him whipping those left-footed crosses from the left wing. I would much rather have that because Gyökeres almost scored one of those crosses right in that game. If I think we should, if we are not going to sign an LW, at least we should have we have an left-footed LW that could at least take on players or could cross the ball, right? Martinelli is not even doing that, so I would rather have Noni over Martinelli at this point because one of the times, right? There was this moment when Saka. It's generally Saka shoots from there, right? He has shot. He has scored against United like that. He was like I think at the edge of the box. He was good dribbling, right? And he has scored a goal like that in 23-24 at Old Trafford, right? The same goal. And then he has scored. Do you remember that goal against Switzerland in the Euros when Saka equalized suddenly?
हाँ.
He was in that position, but he crossed it to Martinelli, and Martinelli just did not finish, right? I was like, Saka, you should have just shot the ball. I'm sure you had a better chance of scoring
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
Martinelli just whipped the ball between legs of Casemiro और जाके सीधा बाएं their keeper के हाथ में चला गया.
Hmm.
I just don't want to see Martinelli and as anything except like when our LWs are tired, he is coming on as a body there. I've completely lost all my faith in him.
Okay, fair. Okay, Nate, bane rahe. I'll just ask
Yeah.
Anuj to step in as well. Anuj, first of all, welcome, bhai. Uh,
हाय विवेक भाई.
क्या हाल चाल भाई? कैसा लगा गेम?
बस गेम थोड़ा यार अगेन नॉट अप टू द मार्क व्हाट आई एक्सपेक्टेड आर्सेनल टू बी. मतलब काफी स्लो खेल रहे थे आर्सेनल. आई डोंट नो व्हाई. पता नहीं वो जानबूझ के स्लो खेल रहे थे पता नहीं, बट दे वर स्लोइंग द गेम डाउन. And United look more lively with their new signings, Nian, Mbemba. तो आई डोंट नो फर्स्ट गेम था इसलिए आई डोंट नो ये क्या टैक्टिक्स था ये लोग का कि स्लो खेलो या क्या. फास्ट स्टार्ट तो नहीं था. एंड अगेन लेफ्ट विंग इज अ मेजर इशू लेफ्ट साइड अपना. तो आई थिंक वी नीड अ लेफ्ट विंगर.
Yes, okay.
एंड एजे इज आई थिंक गोइंग टू टॉटनहम. सो आई थिंक वो तो हो गया अब खत्म.
लग रहा है ना? It's not official though, मतलब but लग रहा है कि हो जाएगा almost. हाँ.
ये वीक तक ऑफिशियल हो ही
हो ही जाएगा. हाँ.
So we need a left winger, I feel. And,
एक second, I have to. I just want to say something. Are not going to sign Eze because, as far as I remember, कहीं पे था यार रेड की Eze वाला डील हमने give up कर दिया. We have just gave up on Eze. We are if we will sign, we'll sign and left wing. Not like Eze kind of player जो 10 खेलता है but left wing भी खेल सकता है. Sorry to interrupt. I had to say that.
Right. Fair.
Just a quick so on Eze today, if you have seen the gameplay that he was having
Is it Ganesh?
against Chelsea, he was actually playing on the left. Just wanted to like he can. So and we still not out of the race. Just wanted to point that out. We still might end up with him.
Right. Is it Ganesh? Right. Ganesh, आप बोल रहे हैं ना?
Yes, this is Ganesh.
Ganesh, welcome. First of all, welcome, bhai. Just FYI, I'm streaming this to YouTube as well. I was about to do a rating, but my plugin fail हो गया, तो I'm just doing it on audio space over here and just streaming it to YouTube. So जब भी chance पे आप लोग को वहाँ पे आके just खाली like वगैरह कर देना. Okay, Ganesh. Very quickly. Anuj, Nihit and बाकी लोग जो भी हैं, आप लोग feel free to jump in and have your say. Question है, who was the best performer from an Arsenal POV and who was like they need to step up a lot?
For
I
me,
just
Raya.
want to. I think that's the that was the more concerning part, that our best player on the pitch was Raya. When we have such an attacking front three, front four, and we were not. And I think I think two people had really off day today. Like one was Zubimendi, and I don't know how fit he was, but he was not having a good day, and neither Rice. So that just broke the entire fluidity, and that's why the service to Gyökeres was struggling. Like he couldn't do anything because there was nothing coming from the midfield. And I was thinking that we will be dominating the midfield, considering United's midfield of Casemiro and Bruno. Somehow, I think they I think it looked like they wanted to play aggressive, and we wanted to play in the back. So I think that was the game. That seemed like Arteta's gameplay here.
Right. मेरे को एक कमेंट में आया है, जॉन ब्रो करके एक है, आर्सेनल फैन है. ही इज आस्किंग दिस क्वेश्चन कि which player do you think is a good pick for Arsenal from a left winger perspective, basically? क्या आंसर होगा आप लोग का?
Rafael Leao.
Rodrigo, of course.
Rodrigo, I don't think.
Rafael Leao तो नहीं होने वाला है. थोड़ा प्रैक्टिकल सोच के मेरे को आंसर करिए ना, मतलब जो कि हो सकता है.
I would say one thing based on, and this is based on United's performance, and if you see the standout performers for them was Mbeumo and Cunha, and you could see that the Premier League experience came into play. So that's the reason why I'm saying don't be surprised if we are back for Eze.
नहीं यार ऐसे तो मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है.
ऐसे मुझे भी नहीं लग रहा है.
वनहरी ने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जब साइन किया है उसको खिलाने वाले हैं मिड में, है ना? तो वनेरी का जब से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन हुआ है ऐसे इसके लिंक्स खत्म ही हो गए.
True.
Yeah. And Arteta sees him as a central, not on the wing.
Right.
So left wing तो अपने को चाहिए, and we need to sell first before we make a big purchase, of course. But yeah, we need a left winger, proper left winger.
Okay, एक comment आया है apparently a neutral fan or somebody करके उसका नाम है Game Over. There's like and they're saying Arsenal is just set piece FC. Happy to be set piece FC. Game Over.
I don't know why people say
I
think set
I
piece
love
FC
it.
बोलेंगे तो
I love
it's
it.
like a insult, भाई it's a compliment कि
I
हम
love
set
it.
piece
I love
FC
it.
बोल
You could
रहे
have defended it. आप defend कर सकते थे. आप उसको defend नहीं कर पाए. You could have scored one from a set piece yourself. You could not do that either. So I'll take it. Whatever format goals and wins are coming,
I
I'll
think
take it.
we need to find a way to win in any situation, and I'm just happy that this is something that we have struggled in the past. I'm just happy that we won in this instance, and this
Yeah.
is something that Liverpool did last season. Champions do find a way. We found a way. Happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Danish ने join करा है comment पे वो बोल रहे हैं कि today's performance is nothing to do with Arteta. Agreed. We tried to be direct, but all were sloppy passes. Everybody was basically losing their duels. Fair enough. Saliba was sloppy in the first half. Ben White was sloppy in the first half. Bukayo Saka was
आज
sloppy in the
तो
first half. Bukayo Saka was
wasn't
like
even
getting
himself.
उसको Mason Mount उससे बॉल ले ले रहा था यार. Mason Mount,
Yeah, I was
Luke Shaw.
surprised.
Shaw.
Like
Luke
And Luke
Shaw.
Shaw.
अरे गजब यार, मतलब क्या हो गया रहा, and he was not able to
Yeah, this
get a
is
cross in
not
or
a good
something.
state.
Yeah.
and Gabriel himself was not like himself like today.
Yeah.
He was
I think
very
they
off today.
Yeah, I think they
No, I
played
think that's
both of them because they were like, I think it's a solid pair. Whenever they play, you see the defensive improvement in our side straight away compared to any other player. And but just by seeing Kivior not on the bench, I think Kivior is gonna go.
Okay.
I hope he goes. We get good money for him. I hope.
Okay, hang on. So I've got two new speakers. आप लोग बने रहिए. Okay. Anuj, Ganesh, and Nihit आप बने रहिए. I've got Abhinay and I've got Akhil bhai here. Welcome, boys. क्या हालचाल? How's the mood? Obviously, buzzing, I would say. Not इतना भी buzzing because it was not a key. It's not like a statement wala win, but a win is a win at the end of the day. How's the Josh? Abhinay, please.
Yeah, am I audible?
हाँ बोलो.
Okay, I think we need a left winger. And how many days are left before the window ends?
13
15.
13 days.
15th
Na?
August.
31st, yeah,
Yeah,
before
I
31st.
think if we think realistically, we can get someone like Garnacho or like Javi Barnes or someone.
What the?
I think
Garnacho? नहीं यार, come on. Okay. Finish your point. Okay. I'm sorry.
नहीं, मतलब देखो, Martinelli, I don't know why Martinelli still starts at my club. He's so bad. He doesn't connect well with our fullback. He doesn't do well with Rice. He basically is of no use anymore. He's done. And I believe any guy would do better than him. Even Garnacho or Javi Barnes or anyone who is available.
Harry Barnes, I understand. Martinelli मैं भी वही चाहता हूँ यार. I mean, he should, मतलब उसको bench कर देना चाहिए. He should not be starting games.
Exactly, even Trossard would have done better.
Trossard was carrying a knock, so they didn't want to take a chance on him. Perhaps उसको sell भी कर सकते हैं, तो उसके लिए शायद बचा रहे हैं or something. Perhaps we never know. Right?
Actually, I heard Fenerbahce were actually in for Trossard, but we did not do anything for him. I don't know why our club is so bad at selling, but if someone is not of good service to us, we should just offload them and get better players, I think. And we can actually go for people like Malik Fofana or someone.
Malik Fofana, yeah.
Yeah, he's very young. I understand he's only 17.
Talk to me about Malik Fofana ना. मैं इतना देखा नहीं उसके बारे में.
Actually, I saw some of his games. I was really interested when we were getting linked to him, right? I wanted to know. I checked his position. He's a left winger. He's a proper left winger.
Okay.
And he's coming for like 40 to 50 million. I saw him. He's amazing talent-wise. He's like.
What's his strength like?
His strength is dribbling. He's Madueke is amazing 1v1 wise, right? So many people cannot beat Madueke when it comes to 1v1. So Malik Fofana is incredible when it comes to 1v1. He not many people can get ball off him.
Okay.
But the thing is, he's very unproven. He's only, I think, 17 or 18. I don't know, and he's doing well at Lyon actually. I believe is a great potential, but he's not gonna just come in and click right away. We
Okay.
need someone who comes and gives us something right away.
Okay, तो तेरे हिसाब से बेसिकली मार्टिनेली had a stinker and man of the match कौन होगा? मतलब not man of the match, who was the best performer on Arsenal shirt basically
Yeah,
आज?
I think our team did bad well together. We cannot pick one guy. Maybe Martinelli. We can shit on some
अच्छा कौन
names.
खेला तेरे हिसाब से?
अच्छा खेला.
सबसे अच्छा.
Calafiori did really well. He won many headers. और
Okay.
मैं सालिबा को प्रेज करूंगा because he stopped many counter attacks.
Okay.
उनके counter attacks बहुत तगड़े थे right hand side में. White was very shaky sometimes, but सालिबा ने बहुत अच्छे से handle किया. That's why I would praise him.
Okay, okay. Guys, just hang on. I'm just getting some comments on the YouTube stream as well. Just quickly take some comments. I'll read them out, okay? एक है शुभम ब्रो करके हैं. Shubham is saying at this point, Reece Nelson is better than Martinelli. I completely agree. I completely agree. And वो बोल रहे हैं कि Malik Fofana is a bit raw. He won't be lifting us immediately, but that's basically his take on Fofana. Danish बोल रहे हैं कि Fofana is a good option transition wise to have in your in your attacking ranks. विशाल बोल रहे हैं कि आर्सेनल जीत गई, ये पॉजिटिव है, बट यूनाइटेड अग्रेसिव रही, डुएल ज्यादा जीती, दैट्स व्हाई आर्सेनल अनेबल टू प्ले फुटबॉल. ओके, interesting take from Vishal. Okay, so now the question is, प्रतीक बोल रहे हैं कि मालिक फफाना भाई व्हाट द फक इज मिड. ओके, फेयर. वी नीड टू लुक एट द चेल्सी स्क्वाड फॉर लेफ्ट विंगर, our usual shopping destination, Pedro Neto. Okay, okay, so okay, so विशाल ने एक अच्छा पॉइंट छेड़ा यहाँ पे कि वो बोल रहे हैं कि he gave a reason basically why Arsenal was unable to play football. Akhil bhai, what's your take on this? Why do you think basically कि Arsenal was not able to play free flowing football? Is it down to the fact कि United के players काफी ज्यादा aggressive थे, duels जीत रहे थे, या what was the thing according to you?
Yeah, Vivek, to be honest, I think they were motivated. I mean, of course, they had a couple of good signings, and I think they came into this match with a winning mentality. And अपना हमेशा से है कि यार go to Old Trafford and at least not try to lose. We came into this match with a striker who's never played a competitive match for us,
Yes.
and an anchor who's playing it in this division for the first time. So two crucial positions, two new signings. थोड़ा सा, there was a rough patch to our play today. But to be honest, I think what Arteta was trying to do was ये वाला जो tactic था आज का, I don't know how many guys noticed this. मैंने tweet भी किया था. White was way on the right hand side towards the touchline, and along with him was Saka and Rice, or maybe Saka and Odegaard, or either of those combinations. And left hand side, same thing, Calafiori, and you had either Rice or Odegaard, and also you had Martinelli. So ये तीन तीन का group, they were spread out towards left and right side, and Bichara Zubi was actually alone in the center, battling it out with their midfield. And he to be honest, इतना strength नहीं है बंदे में ना. To be honest, he cannot really get those second balls. And to be honest, just go back and watch the match again or highlights. Saliba ने and Gabriel ने at least तीन चार बार तो we have won those headers.
Yes.
We beat their forwards, but then जो second ball होता है, it really fell back to the United players. And वहीं से वापस वो counter कर रहे हैं. So I think we missed that. The previous seasons we had Rice along with Partey in the midfield. So either of these guys would win that second ball back and then again go back and counter. So somewhere I think we were tactically astute in a way not to allow United to play their usual game, or not to allow United to be dominant.
But every time first half में, if you remember, every time Mbeumo had a ball, या फिर Cunha even, तो मतलब it looked like कि कुछ हो सकता है शायद वैसा, है ना?
Correct, because अपना shape ही नहीं था.
Shape ही नहीं था, exactly,
our midfield was non-existent. We were playing with one Zubimendi and either Saliba कितनी बार बॉल लेके बाहर आ गया. And I've seen Calafiori run through the midfield so many times. So if we have triangles going on, right? And I think there was one point in time when we scored the goal, And after I think 5 minutes, we kept the ball for almost 70-80% possession of the ball. We were really good in that phase. मतलब अपना triangles में सब चल रहा था.
Right.
Like, वो जब ऐसा गेम होता है तो I think that way we are confident and we are dominant. But वो हुआ नहीं आज.
Right, right. Charles भाई बोल रहे हैं both Gyökeres and even so-called 8 back to best hours was poor, just could not capitalized on United का poor decisions. Yes, अपने हम लोग we were bit sloppy with our final decision making. Yes, of course. John बोल रहे हैं कि it is a one-off उनके हिसाब से and definitely not up to our levels. Do you guys all agree कि ये एक one off incident हो सकता है, one off game kind of a thing, or do you think कि ये is this a worrying वाला factor for that you see basically?
I think when Akhil was telling about the game and tactics, and this is something that I also noticed, and I agree with him, and this is something very similar to our like gameplay when with Oba and Lacazette there when we are going for the FA Cup and against Chelsea, against strong Chelsea teams and Manchester City sides, we were like waiting for the counter, and this was a very different. I think he wanted to win. He did not want to lose more than that. And Old Trafford has a very has been 1-0 victory for last 6 times for us, I think, and it's not a bad. It's a bad hunting place for us in general. So I think he was. For the first time, I thought I saw Arteta a little bit
5 in 6 games
pragmatic.
By the way, Old
yeah,
Trafford.
he was. Oh, okay.
Anyway, sorry, 5 in 6 overall against United. Sorry, not at Old Trafford. Sorry.
But in last 6 games, we have won 1-0.
1-0.
Whenever we won the game.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very quickly, I see a new speaker. Hunter करके हैं. उसके बाद शुभम है speaker. Hunter under मतलब brackets में taker. First of all, welcome भाई. Please मतलब I hope you are an Arsenal fan. मैं देख लेता हूँ. I don't look at my bio. Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Vivek. You enter this side. I am an Arsenal fan, so don't worry about it. You don't have to go through my bio. I'm actually watching your YouTube channel also.
अरे nice bro. हाँ. थोड़ा.
And just I think I liked your win bit lacky, a little disappointed. I mean, could have done better. Although we won the game, that's the thing we were looking for. 3 point, all to back. Learn from the mistake. जो भी किया भाई. Go back to the PowerPoint जैसा Arteta करता है ना, तो वो पूरा दिखाना पड़ेगा अभी वापस से. So I hope so United से game था भाई, तो थोड़ा सा rivalry रहता, तो थोड़ा सा pressure रहता है, and this was the away game. Maybe I think in upcoming game we will learn from our mistake and we'll go better. And थोड़ा Gyökeres से I mean first game तो कह सकते हैं भाई, but I hope I am very sure that he will bang in the next game.
देखो आज का गेम से अच्छा आप क्वेश्चन आप सबसे है, पहले हंटर आप बताना, ठीक है? ग्योकरेस से क्या दिखा? Did you see any encouraging signs? मेरे को 1-2 encouraging sign दिखे, बट मेरे को थोड़े 1-2 मतलब वरिंग वाले साइंस भी दिखे मेरे को. तो अब मैं पूछ रहा हूँ आप लोग को क्या दिखा बेसिकली?
First of all, I mean physically he's good. I think.
He's good. Yes.
When we 1v1 duel वाला situation कभी भी पड़ेगा, because he was easily taking on to that guy. Delete
था, हाँ, correct.
And थोड़ा सा when in also if you see na those two defender, that Euro and the other guy, they were very narrow, so he's not getting much space. So whenever he will get space, getting space in the Premier League is very difficult. One of the toughest league here physically also.
Absolutely.
So maybe in upcoming, I hope so. We need to find a strategy to somehow. So you will definitely see him going to the left and right, which he was doing today also, to get in the ball and get the position, trying to do something. Anyway, I hope we'll get some solution for the next game with him. Otherwise, it will be very. I don't wanted him to be turned out into that guy, that Dane guy from United, Rasmus Højlund. So वो वाला vibe मेरे को नहीं चाहिए. And also, come on, Martinelli, come on, he needs to fix up. What he is doing, man, he was very terrible today. He was very terrible.
Absolutely.
I mean, at some point, I was banging in my group, what the hell has happened to this guy? what is exactly he's doing? Like he's literally not even to, at some point Calafiori will play better than him at the left side.
आई
I was
स्वेयर
thinking
आई
like
स्वेयर
that.
अगर अगर आज हम लोग का मैच में अगर मतलब मान ले अगर 1-1 ड्रॉ होता है यार, हम लोग वर्स्ट के सिनेरियो हार भी जाते ना, आई वुड हैव गॉन।
हाफ टाइम में तो मेल्टडाउन हो रखा था
मैं
ट्विटर पे।
मैं आई वुड हैव मतलब मैं मार्टिनली पे इतना गुस्सा होता ना, इतना गुस्सा होता ना। बट या ओके ओके, सेम क्वेश्चन। हंटर बने रहिए चैट पे। अखिल ने एंड अनुज ने एंड शुभम ने अपना हैंड ऊपर करा हुआ है। आई जस्ट लेट शुभम स्पीक बिकॉज वो कब से वेट कर रहा है। शुभम, यस प्लीज अनम्यूट करो एंड बोलो।
Yes, hello.
हाँ
Uh,
हाँ शुभम, या वेल
uh,
गो।
yes. No, first of all, that question about the performances about today. Okay, I don't think if we should be looking too much into the performance as a whole because
ओके
I think
Hello.
United were up for it. Okay, they made new signings. They finished 15th. Their home crowd were looking for something.
ओके
So they were like, it was very, could have assumed that they would have been this aggressive. The
ओके
problem I had, and it was about last season also, when we scored a goal, we don't go for the second one.
यस।
And that's why we like have too many draws in our lockers. And that's a worrying sign because in earlier, like even the Liverpools and the cities, they don't just satisfy themselves with a draw. Like we scored the goal in the 14 minutes, okay, and like in the half, it was like okay, we were still trying to get a goal, right? But in the second half, we just tried to lock it down. And look, we defended really well today. I think Califury was for me the man of the match.
ओके
He unlocked that left hand side. I think Martinelli. I think today Saka was also not great.
नॉट दैट गुड, नॉट दैट गुड ना, बिल्कुल नहीं।
I
मैं
think
I
we
think
can blame Martinelli,
I think
but
is he carrying a knock? Is Saka carrying a knock? I think प्री सीजन में भी
no, no, no.
ऐसा ही खेला, isn't it? प्री सीजन में भी, if I'm not
Yes,
wrong.
but I don't think if he's carrying a knock or not. But he was not on it today.
He was not on it.
And
Okay, fair. Okay.
Martinelli, I think it's easier to scapegoat him. But I don't think like too many of our players played well today. Even Rice did not play very well. I think Zubimendi and Odegaard, like they held the fort like good in the midfield. Odegaard was good, okay,
नहीं,
today.
मेरे को राइस एंड जुबिमेंडी, मेरे को दोनों ही मेरे को थोड़ा मतलब फीका लगा उनका परफॉर्मेंस। समझ रहा है? मतलब दे
हाँ,
वर लाइक प्लेइंग इन सेकंड थर्ड गियर, वैसे मतलब फुल थ्रॉटल
yes.
पे नहीं खेल रहे थे, वैसा लग रहा था, है ना?
They looked a bit rusty to be honest. It's the first game of the season. And to be honest, I think people are forgetting that Old Trafford has
Yeah.
never been a good hunting place
Yes,
for us. Even
absolutely.
Liverpool in the last season, they were at the peak of their performances, but they still drew 2-2. They could have lost that game. Okay. So we often tend to forget it. But this year, Man United, I think they are obviously they are. This is such a big result. I
Yeah.
think this is gonna. But I worry that if we are gonna just settle like after just scoring one goal, it's not gonna work against the Liverpools or the City.
मैं भी वही सोच रहा था, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। फर्स्ट हाफ में ना, आफ्टर नॉट द फर्स्ट हाफ, सॉरी, सो सेकंड हाफ के फर्स्ट 15 मिनट में आई वाज लाइक कि अरे यार, अब वी आर नॉट गोइंग फॉर द किल, कैसे करके एक सेकंड गोल हो जाए, तब मतलब हम लोग वी कैन सी आउट द गेम।
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
Because one goal माने कभी भी they can just get back into the game, and they were like they
Oh,
had,
exactly.
मैं stats check कर रहा था, shots on target छोड़ो, but overall shots अगर देखेंगे तो they had like what 20-25 odd shots at us basically, and
Second half,
it was
except that Saka shot or that Declan Rice free kick which went wide, we did not register a single shot of that caliber. So I think I won't look too much into the performance. Obviously, it's the first game of the season.
okay,
I think
fair.
and also like if you think that first game of the season, it's not easy. Chelsea drew today against Crystal Palace at home, so it's not a easy. But I think it was a very resilient performance, like
Okay,
from
okay,
our defense.
okay, fair.
I,
It was
I
good.
disagree, Suvam. I completely disagree with the we should be with the going there with the intent to win. We are going for the league. We should not be comparing us with Chelsea or anything. We look at
No, but
Liverpool. look at City, how they performed. They brushed aside the side, both the sides. So I
Yes, yes,
completely disagree
but there
with
have
the
been
point.
times when, we have played very well at Old Trafford, but we still lost the game. Okay, but
No, this was a problem
on
last season as well. We used to go 1-0 up, then we used to end up drawing the game. That's why we drawed so many games.
I agree,
We
I
lack that
agree.
killer instinct. We lack that
Yeah,
killer instinct. We
definitely,
don't have
definitely.
the ability to kill the games. This
I
this
agree
game
on that
also,
point.
this game also, I thought they will try to at least score, but I thought Arsenal were happy with 1-0 and they are trying to just defend,
है
defend.
ना
That is not
yeah
that it doesn't work in the Premier League. I'm sorry.
करेक्ट
Yes,
मतलब
definitely, but
हाँ शुभम बोलना
yeah, definitely, I agree to that. That's why I said that this is the problem last year also. I agree to this point that we were settling after scoring a goal for a like 1-0 victory. Or I agree to that point. But like on the first day, I don't think it's like we should be complaining about the
अच्छा तो मतलब
performances.
बेसिकली शुभम मतलब अनुज शुभम बेसिकली ये बोल रहा है कि ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड है फर्स्ट गेम ऑफ द सीजन है मतलब as long as we keep improving and as long as we keep
Exactly,
grinding out results I think ठीक है तो
and
I,
it's a first game. Like
first game
if
I
we
I
are
get it
still
I get it
doing it
I
Look,
understand
exactly, if we are still
I
doing
don't
it at
mind winning 1-0 और पूरे 38 गेम्स जीतो 1-0, मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन यार वी लैक दैट कि प्रीमियर लीग में नहीं होता ऐसा. We
right
cannot sit on that.
right
But Anuj, we have to be pragmatic as well sometimes. I think that was missing in Arteta's game. He was either going too defensive or going too attacking, and we
exactly.
always felt something was missing. And here he was pragmatic in the second half, and he made sure that we won. Wenger won a lot of games 1-0 as well. So
But
You
see,
know
Wenger,
what I feel happens with this Arsenal side. They like have too much of the possession, but we fail to make use of it. Okay,
तो
today we were just the opposite of it.
हम लोग
For
वो
the
भी नहीं
first
कर रहे
time,
थे हम लोग वो भी नहीं कर रहे थे आज yeah
exactly, and I don't think if that's a bad thing. Like we
नहीं
were trying to stop the counter of United because that's their strength. Okay, by and we were not even keeping a high line. Then for the first time, like after in Arteta's reign or something like that, we tried to play in this way. So obviously, it's not gonna be like it's gonna click from the very first game. Okay, it's
ओके
gonna
तो
take some time.
फाइन फाइन आई गेट इट तो बेसिकली व्हाट शुभम इज सेइंग इसकी पहला गेम है जीते हैं तो इट्स और इतना भी मूड ऑफ नहीं करना चाहिए एंड आई थिंक
Exactly.
विल जस्ट ग्रो फ्रॉम स्ट्रेंथ टू स्ट्रेंथ एंड और कोहेजन बनेगा और केमिस्ट्री बनेगा पीपल विल ग्रो ओनली स्ट्रॉन्गर विद मोर गेम टाइम लाइक ग्योकरेस हो गया जुबिमेंडी हो गया वो लोग आपस में और अपना केमिस्ट्री बढ़ाएंगे fair fair I have three new speakers I'll just quickly get them in one is yours first of all welcome next is Abhijit and the next is Devor Feculence okay okay yours please unmute करिए अपने आप को अपना नाम बताइए and tell us your thoughts on today's game please. You're on mute. Yours, URS. Is it yours or URS? How do I call it? You've got your hand up. Please unmute. Oh, chala hi gaya. Okay, okay. He's there, na? He's there. Okay, he's just there as a listener. Okay. Devour feculence. Yes, please.
हाँ जी हेलो सुनाई दे रहा हूँ ना
Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. अपना नाम
हाँ
बताइए
जी
and कहाँ से हैं?
मैं मेरा नाम रतीश है और मैं मुंबई से हूँ
Nice. Welcome, bro.
हाँ जी तो आई थिंक आज का गेम इट वाज डिफरेंट इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाउ वी प्ले यूजुअली तो लास्ट सीजन हम जैसे खेलते थे
Mm-hmm.
लास्ट सीजन वी यूज्ड टू कंट्रोल गेम्स अ लॉट हम ज्यादा पोजीशन बेस्ड फुटबॉल खेलते थे बट आई थिंक विद द एडिशन ऑफ योकेरेस वी आर ट्राइंग टू फोकस मोर ऑन ट्रांजिशन और उसके उस प्लेयर के हिसाब से हम अपना पूरा आइडेंटिटी चेंज करने का कोशिश कर रहे
Mm-hmm.
हैं चेंज नहीं बल्कि हम अडेप्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं एंड आई थिंक समवन अर्लियर मेंशनड कि the way we used to play with the Oba and Lacazette
Yeah,
earlier
yeah. Mm-hmm.
like the counter attacking football during the FA Cup run I think we are moving in that direction I think ये adaptation का period होगा और अगले 2-3 games एंड वो एक चीज थी एंड योकेरेस पे 2-3 ऑब्जर्वेशंस थी मेरी आज की कि आज एट द फर्स्ट हाफ राइट हम long balls खेल रहे थे. Raya was playing a long ball
Yeah, yeah.
straight to our box, and I don't
And
think
and
Gyökeres
throws भी दे रहे थे काफी सारे, है ना?
throws भी दे रहे थे. तो I don't think Gyökeres won एक भी aerial header उसने जीता कोई भी आज. I think
Interesting.
Delete was all over him.
Okay.
Yeah, he won
Delete
1 out of 6.
one
Interesting.
out of 6. Yes,
Nice.
I did see him win that one as well. And then you could see a difference when Kai Havertz came on. So जब Havertz आया तो we suddenly started holding up the ball more, and then Havertz was playing those cheeky 1-2s with Saka and Rice, and then we created a chance as well. So when we reverted back, when Timber came on, when Lewis Kelly came on, I think we reverted back slightly to the old ways, and we
Right.
started controlling the game more. Now we weren't pragmatic as such. I think someone mentioned we were pragmatic in the second half, but we were controlling the game more, and we wanted to close the game out. तो आई थिंक ये एडेप्टेशन पीरियड है. एंड आज के परफॉर्मेंस से मैं ज्यादा वो नहीं करूंगा कि यार कि बुरा खेला हमने. हाँ, वी वर बैड, थोड़ा सा जिटरी था, बट देन ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड फर्स्ट गेम ऑफ द सीजन, इतना आई थिंक वी कैन दिस कैन
Right.
बी एक्सक्यूज, एंड आई
Yes.
डोंट थिंक दिस विल बी रिपीटेड एवर अगेन.
Right, right. And what better, मतलब better यही है कि पहला गेम में ही ये सब हो जाए, है ना?
हाँ, एकदम सही बात है.
and instead ये midway हो लिवरपूल वाला गेम में अगर सेम गलती हम लोग करेंगे तो हम लोग तो वो पिस ही जाएंगे एकदम से, है ना? तो
पिस
better
जाएंगे.
here than at Anfield या फिर against
Yes,
लिवरपूल जो
exactly,
भी.
exactly.
I feel we are gonna like control the game more against Liverpool. I think we are gonna keep more possession against Liverpool.
पहले लीड्स का निकाल लेते हैं ना, पहले लीड्स निकाल लेते हैं फिर.
Leeds, I think वो तो
नहीं नहीं
I
नहीं.
think
Again at home, I
Yeah.
think we उधर हमारे पास थोड़ा स्कोप है कि we can like try more things.
Right.
because
Zubimendi
वो
will be
Leeds
controlling
का
it.
मैनेजर का वो मतलब it's not like a very good dressing room, you know, Leeds का. So
Is
they're
it?
all
I'm
facing
not
a
even
bit of
sure about that.
I don't think it's not a big issue against Leeds.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
एक comment
I
आया
think
है, एक comment आया है chat पे. He's a bro, by the way. His name is Abhijay. वो बोल रहा है कि listening, he's an Arsenal fan, by the way. वो बोल रहा है कि listening to this different observations make me realize that all of us know shit. No shit here, Abhijay. Trust me. 1-0, I don't care. I'm moving up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. Yes, that's the beauty of interacting with fans, isn't it, Abhijay? I might have a different take. Different bro might have a different take. We might see football through different lenses, even though the result and the game and जो भी है वो सब चाहे सेम हो, बट जो नजरिया है देखने का सबका तो अलग ही रहता है. तो that's what makes the sport and discussing sport with friends and your peers, basically that's what makes it enjoyable, isn't it, Abhijay? By the way, very happy in my heart, दिल dance मारे थे. Okay, बोल रहा है United outplayed Arsenal on duel and ground play, winners wheat medicine beer. Okay, fair. So that was Dever Feculence. Sorry, मैंने आपका नाम मैं मिस कर गया. Was it Ratish? Welcome, bhai. Welcome. So who would you say मतलब आपके side से would it be Calafiori or would it be Raya as your best Arsenal performer on the pitch?
Raya, obviously. I mean, Raya actually kept us in the game. अगर if there weren't those saves, जो saves उसने करे हैं यार, वो नहीं होते तो I think this would have ended. This would have easily ended 3-1 for us against us.
Okay.
And Calafiori, shout out to Calafiori क्योंकि वो बंदा जब भी रहता है, he makes a difference.
He's a bit of an
And
X
he
factor,
brings
yeah.
X factor, obviously. And then Martinelli. I mean, that guy needs to sort his shit out क्योंकि this won't fly in this these
सबका
performances won't
everybody
fly.
has this common
who was our best player today, by the like from attacking side?
attacking side. Odegaard. Attacking side, it has to be
Odegaard. I mean,
yeah.
Odegaard,
And वो भी
Nobody's
just for
mentioning his name.
and वो भी just for his first 20 minutes, not for.
even see, Odegaard was relentless. वो पूरे समय दौड़
Running.
रहा था, वो प्रेस कर रहा
Yes.
था, अकेले प्रेस कर रहा था.
Yeah.
लेकिन
He was, yeah.
again, the same problem कि वो जल्दी रिलीज नहीं कर रहा था. हम कितनी बार काउंटर अटैक कर रहे थे, and then he held the ball up and he didn't release the ball early enough for us to like attack. So अगर वो थोड़ा और हम direct हो जाए, मतलब if we release the ball quicker enough and we counter attack faster, I think we'd be able to score more goals with Gyökeres in the team now.
Right.
Vivek and everybody, I have a hot take. I think what is going to happen over the season is we're going to see Havertz more often, but not in 9. We're going to see Havertz in the midfield again, back in the midfield,
that's going to be difficult
I
to
think
watch. I think.
that's his
and he's going to come
For
as
the
he's
natural.
going to come and impact the games as
for the
on
very
midfield,
purpose
like
he was
what he's trying
purchased.
with Merino.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
that was his original position at Bayer Leverkusen, no, where he emerged as the best young player of the Bundesliga.
He was a
That
10.
false nine position.
So regarding that man of the match, obviously Raya has to be the man of the match. Without those saves, like goal line saves, we would be like 2-1 down.
Okay. 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 Hang on. Arsman, is it? Was that Arsman? कौन बोला था अभी सॉरी
Yes, sir.
नाम तो बता दे ब्रो यार मैं व्हाट डू आई कॉल यू डू आई सारे आर्स मैन ही है यहाँ पे बाय द वे व्हाट डू आई कॉल यू
Shanko. My name is Shanko.
Shankar, okay. Okay. So,
Shanko.
okay. Speaker पे बने रहो. I just have got Akhil and Abhinay's hands up. तो पहले उनको बोलने नहीं देते थे, and then I'll come back to Ratish and you, Asman. Yeah. Akhil भाई, हाँ बोलो ना आप कुछ. You wanted to say something for so long. Yeah.
I actually forgot the question that you had asked.
Fuck.
But anyway, just a quick point here. It's Old Trafford, and I don't think a lot of teams that are going to come to Old Trafford are going to win easily. So, yeah, ऐसा समझो कि let's say there are top 8 teams in total competing against United at Old Trafford. I don't think all 8 will get the win. A majority United will win, some will get a draw at the most. So I think they're lucky to get a draw, sorry, to get a win. Just take it and run away. बाकी का next game में देखेंगे क्या क्या करना है. I think today it is very clear Arteta just did not want to lose.
Yeah.
And पहले game में that losing वाला feeling, it just makes an avalanche effect into the season. So winning is always better. So I think उसका mentality था कि कुछ भी हो जाए draw चलेगा but हारना नहीं चाहिए.
Right.
And some people mentioned यार वो mentality नहीं चाहिए. सब सही है मेरे भाई, but 75,000 people at Old Trafford कभी face करके देखो. It is very difficult. अपने को तो क्या टीवी पे देखना है, उनको उधर जाके खेलना पड़ता है. And they have a new player bounce वाला mentality with
Yes,
new people coming in.
exactly. I agree. I completely agree.
New people coming in, Mbuemo हो गया, Cunha हो गया, they all want to prove themselves. सिर्फ अपने player ही नहीं है जिसको goals मारा है. Gyökeres has tried his best. उसने try किया, but of course he didn't have the best shooting positions. उसको ज़्यादा feed भी नहीं किया लोगों ने. Of course, but they're also trying, right? They're also trying to please their fan base. So you have to think from that angle as well. सिर्फ अपने को ही जीतना ऐसा नहीं है. But I think we took our chance. They did not. And it comes down to that, and we held on to the game. I don't think. Sorry, just one last point, Vivek.
Yeah.
I don't think we were trying to defend for a lot of the game. We were, I think, very pragmatic towards the end. I think 15 minutes or something. We were definitely trying not to lose. But उसके पहले we were trying to get those counter-attacking positions done. अपन ने, to be honest, for lack of a better word, hug दिया है a lot of
Right.
attacking situations because we were 2v3. There was a position where Gyökeres cut it back, but इतना फालतू क्रॉस था साला वो टच लाइन पे चला गया वो बॉल. उसका जो क्रॉस था, I don't know if you guys noticed or remember that.
Yeah.
So these are positions where you could say that a better cross or a better through ball, that final touch, right, could have just changed it to 2-0 or 3-0. I फिर अपन अभी बोलते अरे what a game, superb game. Just it's matter of these few addition, and I think that is what Arteta will focus over the next couple of weeks. That's
Okay.
it. Bye.
Okay. Fair. Thanks, Akhil bhai. I got Abhinay's hand up. Yeah. Abhinay Ashok, please. Yeah. Unmute yourself,
Okay.
please.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes. Abhinay. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make 2 quick points, Vivek, regarding Gyökeres and one regarding Arteta.
Okay.
So, yeah, Gyökeres पहले तो Coventry में था, then he went to Sporting Club. Both of them play in a counter attacking style. So they basically sit back. They do not sit back. They retain ball in the middle of pitch and they make excellent counter attacks. We are a team who do not do this. We are a team who do build ups. We keep possession. So Gyökeres का transform ऐसे होना, link up play proper करना, it's totally up to the manager and how they move. So let's have some mercy at Gyökeres. I'm pretty sure Arteta उसने अगर लिया है तो he might have a plan कि कैसे उसको transform करना है ऐसे football में. And regarding second point regarding Arteta is देखो मार्टिनेली बुरा कर रहा है इसमें, वी कैन नॉट पिंच आर्टेटा. साका भी लिंप कर रहा था लास्ट गेम्स में, पिछले सीजन ही हैज बीन इंजरी प्रोन, कुछ न्यूज आया था बीच में, तो वी कैन नॉट ब्लेम आर्टेटा इवन एट दैट, और सो मेनी अदर प्लेयर्स एक्चुअली. बट सब्स्टिट्यूशंस तो सही करना चाहिए ना आर्टेटा को. व्हेन या टुडे एक पॉइंट आया था जब राइस नंबर 8 से नंबर 6 पे चला गया, पिवट डबल पिवट सिस्टम हो गया हमारा जुबीमेंडी और राइस का. तो ओडेगार्ड वाज अ सोल नंबर 10 हमारा. तो अगर हमारे पास इतना डिफेंसिव कवर आ चुका है पीछे, तो आर्टेटा हैज टू ब्रिंग इन न्वानेरी एट अ राइट टाइम सो दैट हमारा क्रिएटिविटी कुछ तो भी रहे गेम में. बट न्वानेरी वाज नेवर ब्रॉट ऑन टुडे एंड इट वाज रियली बैड एक्चुअली. कैलाफियोरी बहुत अच्छा कर रहा था, माइल्स लुइस के लिए मे बी नहीं लाते तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं था, बट आई थिंक वी नीडेड सम क्रिएटिविटी. सो अगर न्वानेरी आ जाता तो बहुत अच्छा हो जाता. सो आर्टेटा के सब्स्टिट्यूशंस भी बहुत बुरे रहे लास्ट सीजन भी, और आई होप इट डजंट कंटिन्यू दिस सीजन. वो बहुत अफेक्ट करता है हमारी.
जैसे अखिल भाई ने बोला ना कि मतलब आई थिंक दैट वाज व्हाट मिकेल वाज ट्राइंग टू डू, ही वाज ट्राइंग टू सी आउट द गेम, so that is why I did not bring on Ethan Nwaneri is also what I feel. But yeah, subs I get it, but first game है, I think after the 60th minute वाला mark cross हो गया, I think the main agenda हम लोग का main objective यही हो गया कि we have to see out this 1-0 win somehow and go back to Emirates and plan for game week 2 basically. तो वही किए ये लोग basically. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I have one more new speaker. There was somebody called us Panda Gana. Is it still there? वो कब से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे थे मैं उनको. Pandagana,
yes,
yes.
yes.
Hi, Pandagana, yes, please.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah.
Yes, bro. थोड़ा
Yes, very happy that Arsenal won.
नाम तो बता दो bro यार, नाम तो बता दो यार.
Yeah, my name is Tita Panda. Actually, I am Vivek Sadangi's junior, college junior. So it's been a long time I have heard from him. So joined to say hi to him.
Hey, Tita, hi, yes.
Yeah, hi. So very happy. Arsenal won. It was a very gritty display by the team. It was kind of like the previous Manchester United teams under Alex Ferguson. They never used to grind out the result. I think Arsenal played the same way. We never were into the game that much, but we still were able to grind out the win. That's one positive. I think Gyökeres has come into the team, and other new players like Noni has come into the team, right? We need some time to adjust. They get used to our gameplay. So I think I am happy that from the left hand side today, we were trying to create some chances and we were able to. I think from the left hand side only we started creating. Today, Martinelli was not very good in finishing the chances.
वो उसको कुछ तो हो गया यार, जादू टोना कोई तो कर दिया उसके ऊपर. So yeah. Anyway, continue please. हाँ.
So I feel left hand side suppose I think ये एक हमारा weakness है. I think we have 2 more weeks for the transfer window to get closed. So I think we need to focus on getting a new winger. Maybe suppose if Rodrigo comes from Real Madrid to our team, then that will be a very positive.
Rodrigo भी नहीं लग रहा है यार, अस्तित्व नहीं लग रहा है यार. Rodrigo और Rafinha दोनों नहीं लग रहे. हाँ बोलिए ना.
Vivek, would you just bring back that question here now that its point has come back? Actually, किसको sign कर सकते हैं? Realistically, everyone wants a left winger.
Okay, so
what is a realistic? Semenyo, maybe?
So
is that a realistic option?
He recently signed a
He's a
contract
right
extension.
winger, right?
He extended his contract now.
Yeah,
so
he recently signed a contract extension, so it looks exceedingly unlikely कि नहीं होएगा. But
is
comments में
Eze going to Tottenham or
almost
because they were linked to
almost done. So Shivam
He's almost
Eze नहीं, Rodrigo नहीं, तो यार बचा कौन है? To be realistic,
there's one who's still available.
Yeah, so
one
Lukman
who's still available who scored well. Yeah, Lukman
है, and there is somebody.
We have Gordon, right? Ashley Gordon from Newcastle United.
Anthony Gordon, yes.
Sorry, Anthony Gordon. Sorry, my mistake. Anthony Gordon, yes.
Kevin Shada is a shout out from Shivam, but I don't think he's a level up.
Barakola bhi
No,
hai,
no.
PSG wala.
Lookman has given his priority to someone else actually.
Would you take Semenyo at Arsenal?
I would, yes.
I would absolutely take Semenyo. But just on Anthony Gordon, they are losing Isak right now. I don't think they'll lose Gordon as well. So I think we can rule that out. clearly. Although he's a
I think
great
another
player.
विवेक भाई, you know what I feel? Rodrigo जिस भी टीम में जाएगा ना, इधर सिटी में या आर्सेनल में, it's gonna be a like game changer for the league.
Yeah, okay, I get it, Shubham. Basically, is a clutch player, big match में perform किया हुआ है, UCL nights हम लोग ने देखा हुआ है रोड्रिगो का, but then again it all comes down to this. So a lot was expected from Zubimendi आज का game पे, right? So similar to that. तो अडेप्ट करने में वो टाइम ले सकता है, क्या पता अडेप्ट कर भी पाया, नहीं भी कर पाया. आई थिंक देयर वाज वन इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन अखिल भाई ने पूछा था, इट वाज मोर ऑफ अ रेटोरिकल क्वेश्चन दो, कि आई थिंक दिस वाज द फर्स्ट ऑडियो स्पेस व्हेन वी डिड इट. सो उन्होंने बोला था कि व्हेन व्हिच हु वाज द बेसिकली द लास्ट साउथ अमेरिकन सुपरस्टार जो कि ला लीगा से हम लोग प्रीमियर लीग में लेके आए हैं एंड वो बेसिकली फोड़ दिया है.
Sanchez.
Sanchez was not actually a superstar at Barcelona. He became a superstar at Arsenal. Okay, चलो ठीक है. चलो
Nacho Monreal.
superstar Sanchez.
Class.
Oh man, but you get what I'm trying to say, na? So South American superstar. So Rodrigo is basically Brazilian, isn't it? So
Willian.
हाँ, विलियन कहाँ ला लीगा से आया था? Come on, yeah. Okay, Arsman, can somebody who has already spoken can just go back to the listener mode? मैं नए speakers add नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, तो Arsman wanted to speak, मैं उसको बीच में टोक दिया था.
Okay, I'm leaving anyways.
Okay,
so you can.
Okay, Shubham, thank you so much for joining यार. YouTube पे जाके स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर देना यार, भाई लोग सबको, ठीक है?
हाँ, डेफिनेटली
Okay, thank you so
विवेक
much.
भाई, आपका वो थोड़ा एक स्ट्रीम में आप यू कैन डू दैट टोनी एडम्स ओपिनियंस ऑन ओडेगार्ड.
Right,
Why
right.
would we intrigued to hear that?
Nice. I have some thoughts ready on that, by the way, but I'll do it. Definitely,
Yes,
I'll do it. Yeah. Thank you for
yes,
this
yes.
feedback.
Thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
goodbye
Good
everyone.
night, yeah. Good night. Happy weekend.
Yeah,
Happy week. Happy start of the week.
yeah. Good win. Keep the hopes up.
Right. Okay.
Bye.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Asman, I've approved your request to be a speaker. Finally. Approve नहीं हुआ क्या? हाँ, हुआ ना. Asman, Shankha, you're back. बोलो अभी. हाँ. Hello, Asman. Can you hear me?
He gone or what? I don't know.
नहीं, वो कॉल पे था, but
निकल गया.
okay, I think
नहीं है आसमान है.
I can see him, but I think maybe his mic is not
Asman,
working.
speaker
He's trying to unmute.
unmute करो. Asman, unmute करो and say something.
वो वापस आएगा.
He's connecting.
नहीं,
Connecting not.
Okay.
Mic is ours.
Requested. Approve कर दिया.
विवेक भाई, मेरा फाइनल थॉट्स फिर मैं भी लीव कर रहा हूँ.
ओके. हाँ, बोलो.
वो योकेरेस का आपने पूछा था कि क्या अच्छा लगा. सो वो रन्स अच्छे, मतलब ये ट्राइंग टू मेक रन्स, पर उसको सप्लाई नहीं मिल रहा था फ्रॉम ओडेगार्ड, और जो भी है सप्लाई नहीं मिल रहा था. पता नहीं, दीज प्लेयर्स आर सो यूज्ड टू प्ले विदाउट अ स्ट्राइकर. पता नहीं ये लोग क्या अभी तक मतलब नहीं उसको, मतलब इतने अच्छे रन्स कर रहा है, बट आई डोंट नो, दीज प्लेयर्स आर नॉट. अभी नहीं, आगे देखेंगे. अभी जस्ट फर्स्ट गेम था, तो इसलिए शायद थोड़ा और टाइम लगेगा.
Just Vivek bhai, एक question था मेरा, like our bench was very, not looking good today. Like it's small.
किसका? हमारा bench?
Like why Christian Nogard was not there, neither Dawson.
Injury.
QVR नहीं था.
Nogard was.
QVR नहीं था, Norgard नहीं था.
Apparently,
but
I don't know. Like it looks like it's like there kind of any registration issue or something like that, because
No. Everybody is registered, but Nogard, he told in the press conference afterwards that he was injured.
उसका injury था. And bench हम लोग का comparatively for a long time it looked okay to me, dude. Trossard था, and Trossard,
If he did
Havertz,
not want to play
was also
Trossard
injured,
with a knock,
right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
If
start of the
if
game.
he was carrying a knock, Vivek, I don't know. I'm surprised why we did not. Saka was burned out, and by then, as usual, Odegaard
But
was
then why
always
not
falling over.
Dauman? Like
Yeah, why? I don't know why he could have been the game changer for us.
Con Max
Both
Doman.
Max Doman and Nwaneri, in the last 10 minutes, we have to breathe some energy there, right? Because Odegaard, after the final whistle, he just fell down.
Yeah, वही है ना कि मतलब इतना टफ गेम है when your senior players and your basically your first team players are struggling and you're trying to see out your game. Basically you're trying to see out the 1-0 वाला game. Would you still go
This is where
and
this is where I'm saying now will you not sign SB if you don't trust Nwaneri to
वो तो मैं
hold up
चाहता हूँ
as a senior?
वो तो एक्चुअली मैं चाहता हूँ बट वो कहाँ कर रहा है, वो तो नहीं कर रहा है. मैं तो चाहता हूँ कि ऐसे आए बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली इट इज नॉट. सो प्लेयर सेल्स भी हम लोग कहाँ इतना अच्छे से कर पाए एंड विदाउट डूइंग दैट स्पेंड एवरी विंडो हम लोग समर में आके 200 मिलियन खर्चा कर रहे हैं. इट्स नॉट अ सस्टेनेबल मॉडल ना एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. तो
the reason why we need somebody like Rodrigo, like I'll tell you the reason why like we should still push for Rodrigo is you can see what Kvicha Kvaratskhelia did for PSG, right? And we should have signed him. He was the guy. He was the man.
55 में चला गया था वो यार.
Yeah, and he was not happy at Napoli, and say almost similar situation to what Rodrigo is trying to. He's not happy at Madrid, but the situation he came and he was the instant impact that PSG needed to win Champions League, and he did that. And we are still struggling to sign that final piece. Unless we put that final piece in the jigsaw, we'll again be catching up.
अच्छा एक कमेंट में
So
शुभम
who's that final pitch? Who's that final piece that you would suggest?
अच्छा वेरी क्विकली ऑन टॉप ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन शुभम पूछ रहे हैं चैट पे कि could Savinho be the answer to this?
I'll take Savinho.
I'll take him as well. Like Semenyo, Savinho are good. I would like if in terms of ranking, Rodrigo would be on the top, or somebody like second would be Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon, of course, we can't get him now, but Rodrigo is still possible, and I think we have to break the bank, get him.
ओके फेयर. चार्ल्स भाई पूछ रहे हैं कि साइमन होपर का रेफरी वाला परफॉर्मेंस, एनी थॉट्स? कंट्रोल्ड इट वेल. I felt United had a lot of favors in a lot of 50-50 wala duels. Thoughts, guys, on the refereeing? I think it was okay.
No, you don't go near referees, guys. Please, मत करो. मैं पूरे इतनी देर से चुप बैठा और कुछ बोला नहीं. Oh my
Bro,
God,
that
Saliba tackle. All touch नहीं किया.
That bald ass guy was like, I was very furious with that guy. You know, he was literally, bro.
फिर भी ये लोग को रेफरीज के बारे में बात करना. Come on, man, grow up.
Refereeing was not good. See, I'm sorry to say, like, brother, it's your opinion, like, but it is terrible referee, that guy.
अच्छा ओके फेयर. मेरे को टू बी ऑनेस्ट मेरे को ज्यादा इतने कंप्लेंट्स था नहीं. मे बी परहैप्स हम लोग जीत गए इसीलिए.
वो कई बार like if you see that punch on Zubimendi on his face, okay?
ये वाला ऐसा जो elbow किया ना, that one should have been a yellow.
Literally.
Yeah, that one should have
that
been
motherfucker, that bald ass dude literally ignored that thing.
Okay. Very quickly I'll just take some chats on my comments. And इसके बाद 5 मिनट में we'll wrap up the entire string. Okay. विशाल बोल रहे हैं अगर यूनाइटेड ऐसा खेलती है 38 गेम्स तक. विशाल is a United fan, by the way. What is the position will United finish? I can safely say, Vishal, if United continues to perform in this fashion, top 8 आप definitely expect कर सकते हो. I think that would be a realistic target आप लोग के हिसाब से. तो I think you do really well. I one game a week, yeah. You're not in Europe. I'm not taking a dig. I'm speaking realistically. One game up, you'll have time for preparation. You'll have time for match recovery. You'll have time to train. You'll have time to prepare well. बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं यार. And when you have ample time on your hands, and so your team can only go from strength to strength basically. So I definitely see United finishing in top 7, top 8 if they continue to deliver performances like this, Vishal. I hope you answered your question. Arsenal Hindi, welcome bhai. Like, share kar dijiye please. Yes. Okay, we are about to wrap up. Final 5 minutes, boys and girls and gents. And
I would like to end that.
Yes, please, boliye.
Today's performance was a bit disappointing for me.
Okay.
I expected more as we
किससे ज़्यादा expectation थी जो कि meet नहीं हुआ?
From our attacking players, from our midfielders, everyone. Like overall team performance, I didn't feel he was up to the mark.
Okay.
ठीक है, first game है, but we are already in. We have a better team than United. We should be absolutely thrashing United. to be honest.
I also wanted a statement win, to be honest.
2-3-0 तो हम लोग को कम से कम जीतना ही चाहिए था. यूनाइटेड की टीम अब पहले जैसी नहीं रही है, and I don't know why people are scared of going to Old Trafford. Last season देख लो, mid table teams have beaten them at Old Trafford. ये पहले जैसा Old Trafford नहीं रहा सर एलेक्स के टाइम पे. So I don't know why Old Trafford is seen as a like United.
पहला गेम वाला फैक्टर भी है, big game at the end of the day. I think it's the brand, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Yeah, of course, but यार come on यार, we are.
I get it. नहीं मैं भी मैच के स्टार्टिंग से 3-4 घंटे पहले आई वाज लाइक कि नहीं, आज स्टेटमेंट विन चाहिए हम लोग को, मिनिमम 2-3 गोल से स्मैश करना चाहिए, इज व्हाट आई वाज होपिंग फॉर, बिकॉज this हम लोग के crop of players, they have been together for a longer time, much more stable team, much more stable defense.
Exactly.
But yeah, I can see. I can see, yeah.
So,
I can see where they're coming from. Okay, fair.
Now on to Leeds United.
Okay.
I hope we see better performance.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you. I think I just have.
Thanks, Anuj.
I have couple of points, and I think this is again continuing on the left wing side that we need to fix. I think if Rafinha and Olmo, I don't know how many people are going to play for them on that side. With they signed so many other players, can we not get one of them? There are still options. I would say there are still options in the market, but Arsenal will have to spend for that.
Gabriel Jesus is a new left winger. Accept it.
Yeah. I would not have over Martinelli. I would prefer him on the wing. Yeah, I would prefer him on the wing.
Oh man, yeah. I think Nihit ने एक अच्छा point करा ना कि Kai Havertz वाला might be a solution, or maybe Gabriel Jesus might be a solution. But then again, for that, Akhil bhai, so we'll have to have Calafiori and Jesus for the entirety of the season, basically, which is a big task in itself. तो वो अगर हो जाता है तो बहुत सारे इश्यूज हम लोग के वैसे ही सॉल्व हो जाएंगे. But Ganesh, to answer your question, jokes apart, I don't see much options on the left wing वाले market यार. लुकमैन का नाम आ रहा है, गॉर्डन का नाम आ रहा है, राफेल लिया और रोड्रिगो, ये सब नाम हैं, but I don't see them happening. Bakayoko perhaps, or maybe into the French league वाला market, let's see. But then उसके पहले what happens with Lokonga, what happens with Fabio Vieira, ये सब भी मैटर करता है. What happens with Zinchenko, पहले अगर इनको हम लोग सेल करके हम लोग 40-50 मिलियन अगर निकाल पाएंगे, तब maybe perhaps we can go in big for somebody, a superstar signing on deadline day. Yeah.
A question, like, why we are so bad at selling, like why we are not able to do that, like
ये लंबा जाएगा यार.
ये बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन है.
ये बहुत लंबा जाएगा यार. ये कल
I think new guys in the house, but I mean I'm expecting more, but no selling news.
Button at least एक चीज अच्छा करा ना. He got in the Mosquera signing very quickly done. He got in the Nougat signing quickly done. Yeah, मतलब इस पे time spend ज्यादा नहीं करा. केपा वाला signing भी उसने कर दिया. I think sales भी जल्दी मतलब अभी से start होगा is what I'm thinking. Lokonga का
I've heard about Fabio Vieira from long time.
Lokonga का 1 year वाला Lokonga का 1 year वाला contract extension उसने renew कर दिया so that he'll be sold and not be left on a free basically. तो वो अवॉइड करने के लिए उसने वो वाला ऑब्लिगेशन को लोग एक्सरसाइज कर दिए हैं. दैट हैज हैपेंड. रीस नेल्सन का बात चल रहा है, लोन या फिर सेल होगा, क्या होगा देखा जाएगा.
Who do you think, like you think that do we need to sell, like if अगर अपने पास ऑप्शन होगा, either we sell Martinelli or like we should consider like कि ट्रोसार्ड को रखते हैं, Martinelli को.
Martinelli will bring in more money than Trossard. So and Trossard, if he's not going to sign the new contract, then we have to sell both of them.
So tell me one thing, if you have to choose between Martinelli, if you have to choose between Martinelli or Trossard, like अगर दोनों का playing style consider करते who play better, who currently right now, तो किसको consider करना है basically, who you will go for basically?
Bro, Mikel Arteta is obsessed with Martinelli. I believe वो sell नहीं कर रहा है उसको, वो नहीं कर रहा है sell.
बायर भी तो
he got offer from Saudi, but player का will भी रहता है भाई. अगर उसको नहीं जाना है सऊदी तो नहीं जाएगा वो basically.
Saudi से offer था.
Yeah. Next year World Cup. My
meaning is that want to go there. My meaning is that like if player doesn't want to join Saudi, like he will not go. Our club don't do that. We don't force player to go. Just मतलब Saudi नहीं बोल दिया तो नहीं जाने का basically.
But I think giving them, I would prefer selling Trossard for now because I want to get money for both. I want to, because last year if he
I'll
doesn't
be
sign
very
contract,
honest with
I
you, bro.
don't want to let him go for free.
Maximum we able to pull out 20 or 22 million for Trossard because we are
That's
terrible at selling.
still good enough. We have
That's
to
good.
Yeah, but
That's
And
be happy
22,
with
come
selling.
on, just look at his record. Chelsea selling their player like just literally that Liverpool guy, like he's a academy kid. They sell him for 15 million, and we are selling first team player Trossard in 22 million. That is terrible,
But
terrible
उनके
business.
उनके पास 45 players है last
they
year
are
sell
plus
करने के लिए.
Chelsea वाला का scene अलग है ना Hunter. Basically scene क्या है तो they have players on lengthier contracts. So that is the reason you're seeing players like Armando Broja going for 25 odd million to Burnley. Doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. 7 साल 8 साल का contract पे हैं यार सारे सारे लौंडे. तो that is how the this
I
this
swear
entire thing
Chelsea,
is calculated.
विवेक भाई like Chelsea, उनका बेचने वाला मुझे बहुत fishy लगता है, like बहुत ज्यादा, like how they are getting this much money. I will not tell, like I know some people, they literally openly say that you, मतलब वो करते हैं वहाँ पे काम Chelsea. I know some of them, like they are very good friend of mine. They openly say, and they are Indians, so they said कि हाँ वो करते हैं ऐसा.
Okay, hang on. मेरा एक ब्रो है चैट पे सौरभ बोल रहा है कि ओल्ड who is a United fan by the way. Old Trafford's vibe is dead. It'll take a year and a half to come back considering United plays like they played today. Eric Ten Hag's crop has to go off is what Saurav is saying. Okay, fine. Thank you. Vishal बोल रहे हैं सारंगी भाई as a watch of your channel, find your way of engagement is top notch. अरे thank you Vishal भाई, thank you so much. I find talking to other fans much more enjoyable rather than talking on my own to to chat. तो मैं इसलिए ये I'm just trying this stuff out this season. Let's see where it takes me and my channel. So, but thanks for your support, bhai. Okay, last boys, audio space पे last किसको बोलना है? I see Panda Gunner having his hand up. Please. Yes, and then we wrap up for tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, before we wrap up, just last question from my side. How do you guys rate today Odegaard's play? Like, man, he is playing as number 10. Today, I felt he was like under par. He was sloppy in his passes. Was not able to supply at the correct time. Lot of offsides were happening.
Okay.
Considering City, you have seen, right? The new player who has come from AC Milan and the guy Reindeers, right? The guy who has come, he played well yesterday.
What a
Yeah.
player, man.
क्या solid लगा यार game कल हैं?
What a player. I mean,
I'll
Liverpool
say
के पास,
I
yeah.
wanted to answer this question. In
Yes, please.
rating, like he was one of our best player in the attack. If you say, like, we just split the question. Can you tell me how was Saka? Basically, he was also terrible today.
Awful.
But he was not judged that much. Right now, there is a some kind of like question going on now that whenever something happened, we immediately say Odegaard is not doing
Scapegoat
good.
बन
But
जाता
he
है,
does
हाँ.
good. People don't exactly. He's now a scapegoat of ours. I've been to a group like they कुछ भी होता है ओडेगार्ड चूतिया है, बहुत खराब
Good
खेल
point.
रहा है भाई,
Yeah.
ये हो रहा है वो हो रहा है, ठीक है. But we never say literally Martinelli was being there very bad, and also Bukayo Saka was not playing good today. Okay, he was very bad. He was not doing anything. People don't blame them for their bad play, but Odegaard immediately picked up. Although he was not as bad today, those people were much far जिसको बोलते हैं खराब खेले वो लोग. But Odegaard was not one of them.
I think I completely agree with you, and I shared this with Vivek as well. But most number of passes, Martin Odegaard. Most progressive passes, Martin Odegaard. Most deep completions, Martin Odegaard. Most XT passing, Martin Odegaard. So I'm surprised that we are still saying Martin Odegaard did not play well, because I think Saka still needs to improve.
The problem is he needs to release the passes very quickly. Gyökeres was making runs and he was not releasing the ball.
I think but आज उसके signs encouraging थे यार काफी.
He was also being attacking, he was taking shots. Like last year, he was afraid to do that actually. I think last year.
Yeah, है ना.
And also, if you see Tajani Reinders is recently arrived in Premier League, it will take time. There are data analysts who will take his data and fill. After like 3 or 4 games, defender will easily pick him what he's going to do, where he will move after some time. Because he's a new, he will shine for at least like 2 or 3 days. Again, then जब वो प्रीमियर लीग वाला लेवल आएगा, डेटा सबके हाथ में आ जाएगा ना, तो भाई he needs to be unpredictable every time. Otherwise, their defenders know where he will move or what he's gonna do. So that thing will be there.
Right. Okay.
I agree. Odegaard has more progressive passes, but what I'm saying is, वो कभी-कभी he delays the game. I feel he slows down the game, and he doesn't take the shots when required. I think he took one shot, but it was direct to the keeper. It was not at all.
नहीं, बट आज स्लो डाउन इतना नहीं
yeah.
करा ना गेम. आज इतना कहाँ स्लो डाउन. आज बेसिकली द एंटायर टीम वाज स्लॉपी यार स्थिता. ठीक है, तो
पूरा सब फ्लो ही खेल रहे थे.
पूरा सब, मतलब एवरीबॉडी वाज प्लेइंग ऑन सेकंड गियर, फर्स्ट गियर, वैसे खेल रहे थे विद द हैंड ऑन द हैंड ब्रेक बेसिकली. तो इट्स ओके. तो कंसीडरिंग दैट फैक्ट, आई थिंक उसके हिसाब से तो ओडेगार्ड हैड अ फार बेटर गेम फर्स्ट हाफ at least.
Yeah, agreed.
So,
yeah. Well, I think Rice also wasn't that much involved. I feel जुबिमेंडी से बहुत ये है expectations.
मेरे बहुत सारे expectations थे जुबिमेंडी से, but what I saw आज, मतलब इतना भी मैं, मतलब was not blown away by his performance, but it is what it is. Anyway, okay. Chat पे Tenzin करके एक bro आए हैं. He's like कि guys, my ex cheated on me with my best friend. Somehow I still despise Garnacho and Sancho more. At least my ex is still active in real life, not just on socials. Damn, yaar. Okay, Lala is in the house. Everything stats. No, it is not. Everything is not stats. We are just trying to find out who is the lesser of a villain basically in today's performance. वैसे बात कर रहे हैं. Divyansh is here. Sarangi bhai, welcome. Sorry, hello. Hopped on for a couple of minutes before sleep. How was the match from Arsenal perspective in a Gist? In a Gist, it was a very tutty game. Okay, both so they were just United was attacking, हम लोग defend कर रहे थे, and we had a lucky goal basically. The entire match was decided via a goalkeeping error, which was thankfully on United's side. That's the entire game basically. Binder का mistake था, and 1-0 to the Arsenal, as the saying goes. काफी famous saying है, famous chant है इसके नाम पे. That was the game scoreline. We will take it. Set piece goal, another set piece goal. हम लोग को बोला जाएगा कि set piece FC, Stoke City वगैरह सब people will call us, but we'll take it.
I would love that.
I definitely love it as well. Yeah. But यही था आज का गेम के बारे में. Nothing much. Calafiori का गोल था. Cunha looked good. Mbeumo looked good. It's the same United वाला performance. They looked more prepared. They looked more, उनके पास मतलब they looked sharp. अच्छा था उनका भी, मतलब, and one could safely say that कि if they keep up this kind of performances, they would definitely finish much higher than what they finished last season. तो ये मेरा take है.
Vivek bhai,
yes, please.
Quickly, just go and read or watch Arteta's post-match conference. He's put in some nice points. उसका thought process समझेगा तुमको कि what he got out of this. I think he's put in some nice points. I'm not reading it out for lack of time.
Okay.
Guys, just go and watch this.
Jokeres वाला part.
In a post-match ball.
No, I think a lot of things like point just being that we didn't play well, but we still got something out of the game. And before I came into Arsenal, we were losing for like 18 years and 22 years. We have now won the game, but people are still unhappy, and that's the level I wanted to achieve in the first place. He's putting things into perspective, which I feel is very fair. मतलब पहले यार ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड में मैं तो बचपन से देख रहा हूँ, मतलब हार नहीं जाना है. मतलब it is maximum you're looking for a draw there. Now we're going into a mentality कि भाई जीतना है, और जीतने के बाद भी अपन इतना गाली गलौज कर रहे हैं. That is what he's trying to highlight, कि that's the level we've reached now. So even though we did not play well, we still have 3 points.
लास्ट जब हम लोग 10 पॉइंट से हम लोगों ने जो पूरा गैप क्लोज किया ना, उस सीजन से मेंटालिटी काफी शिफ्ट हो गया हम लोगों को. आई मीन उस सीजन से आई रिमेम्बर कि आई यूज्ड टू टेक ड्रॉ एंड like I was very happy that time, but that season when we draw the game, it felt like a loss. So that from there, mentality is changed actually, and it will keep changing. And now people will not compromise. Basically, I think that's what happened.
Right. Okay. Okay. Fine. Let's wrap it, boys. ठीक है. Thank you everybody for your time. बहुत सारे speakers आज आए. Akhil, Hunter, Anuj, Ganesh. thanks for joining in. Aditya, thanks for joining in. Mistake, Shubhajit, thanks for joining in. We are about to wrap up. I'll see you soon in the next stream, next audio space. Till then, come on, you gunners. Boys, thank you so much. ओके 12:30 ऑलमोस्ट 1 हो गया बॉयज. सौरभ बोल रहे हैं कि भाई माउंट आके साका को टैकल मार रहा था, क्लियरली शोड साका वाज स्लॉपी. यस, अग्रीड अग्रीड अग्रीड. ठीक है, इट वाज अ ग्रेट विन यार. Great result, sorry, not a great win. Great win, yeah. We won, yeah. Arsenal beat United, yeah. Come on, away at OT. Of course, I'll be happy. Of course, I'm happy. At least, अच्छा नींद आएगा. At least I'll sleep happy. But yeah, that is what it is. I'll see you soon in the next video. एक वीडियो में मैं definitely बनाऊंगा. अभी रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए काफी लेट हो गया, but I'll record it first thing in tomorrow's morning. And I'll post it by tomorrow, hopefully. Till then, next stream, next video is tomorrow. Next stream perhaps on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, I'll see you boys. Till then, take care. Bye. Good night.